Do you sometimes feel like you're the only person in your team and maybe even your organization who's flying the flag for AI? There might be other people around who are just not interested in it, and some of them might even be pushing back and actively stopping you from using it, especially if they've got the authority to do that. I'm running an online presentation soon about AI in 2025 and beyond, and I sent an email to the people who registered asking them to tell me what they'd most like to know about AI coming up in the future, and particularly the challenges that they've got. And most of the responses I got were not about what's coming up in the future and what can we look forward to. There were some like that, but most of the responses were about the challenges that people are having right now trying to start to use AI in their workplaces even now. They know that it's got value, they know they can get some benefits from it, but often they're prevented from using it. And I wonder whether you feel like you're in the same situation, that you might be really keen to use it, but your organization has some very strict rules about you using it. Sometimes they may be even banning it. So let me read out just 3 samples of what people said to me when I asked this question about what they'd like to know about AI. So one person said, my biggest challenge is getting our organization to use it at all. We have been told we just can't use it except for Copilot, and even then it's a very restrictive version of Copilot that we're allowed to use. And this person can see the benefits of it if they relax the rules, but unfortunately their organization doesn't allow that. Here's another one. Fear, trust, and lack of education within our organization is holding us back. Even for using AI on low-risk admin tasks, if someone sees you, it's like you're doing something wrong. And here's a third one. Here's somebody who said, even within my team, they're not interested in trying to use it. I feel like I'm fighting this battle alone. And I wonder whether you feel the same way, whether you're really keen to use it, whether you're excited about it, you're enthusiastic about it, but your organization is getting in the way. Well, what can you do about that? Well, the solution is obviously first that you don't do things outside your organization's AI policy. Everything that you do has to fit within there. But within that, there's a whole spectrum of things that you can do. And it doesn't mean that your whole organization needs to become an AI-driven organization, although I think that's a really good thing to aim for. But quite often that requires a lot of change and requires a lot of change from the top, which means that it can take a long time for that to happen. There are things that you can do, steps that you can do along the way that are different stages of using AI. And I think that's the way to get started. Start small, be a good example, set a good example, first of all, for other people in your team, and then let that grow out and filter through the whole organization. This is exactly what I'll be talking about in this online presentation. It's coming up very soon. When you see this, it might even be coming up tomorrow. And if you miss it, you'll be able to watch the recording later. But if you do get the chance to attend live, you'll find the link to register here. Please come along. I'm sure you'll get value from it. I'll give you plenty of time to ask me questions as well as me presenting some of the things that are coming up with AI in the year ahead and beyond. And it's free, it's public, it's open to everybody, so feel free to register and share it with other people in your team and maybe even in your wider organization as well. And not just the people who are keen and enthusiastic about it, but maybe you want some of the people who are a little bit more skeptical, and it might help open their eyes to the possibilities of using AI safely and responsibly. I'll see you in the future.